So I wanted to give you a quick update on how everything went today. Now, if you saw my vlog yesterday, you know the issues my dad's currently dealing with. So today we visited a couple of places where Dad could live pretty independently, but also receive the medical care that he needs should something happen. Both places were really nice, and after we did the tours, we went out to lunch and then went back to Dad's house. We discussed the pros and cons of both places, and then Dad finally made a decision on where he'd like to move to. And I have to say, I'm really glad that we started this process, because until today, I didn't realize how bad things had gotten for him. In fact, there was a point where things had gotten so bad that for 3 days he was so weak he couldn't get out of bed. I mean, he couldn't get up to eat or anything. He just laid in bed for 3 days. So I'm really glad that Dad's going to a place where he's going to be able to get the care and treatment that he needs. And I think that living there is going to make his health improve by leaps and bounds. I have to say, I really did enjoy the time I spent with my family today, especially with my siblings. It's not something that we get to do very often. But also, in the past, I've had issues relating with my siblings. You know, for a really long time, I've always felt like I was an outsider when it came to me and my siblings. I was the one who was different and wasn't like the other three. But today really helped drive home once again that most of my feelings of being alienated from them were things that had more to do with what was going on in my head and nothing to do with how they treated me. My brothers and my sister have never treated me with anything but love, respect, and acceptance. But due to my new understanding about how and why my brain works the way that it does, and how I could easily misinterpret my relationship with my siblings, today really drove home once again the tight bond that exists between me and my siblings. The bond that has existed all this time, even when I didn't believe it was there. But you know, the other thing about today is how striking it was to me how involved Dad was in this entire process. He knows that this is the right thing to do, and it was his idea to start this process in the first place. And I know that couldn't have been easy for him. It wouldn't be easy for anybody. It's just so difficult for people to admit that they need help, much less ask for it. But this is something Dad knows that he needs to do. And that was really important for me to see, because these last few days I've been pretty discouraged, I have to admit. I've been trying to get the help and treatment that I need. And sometimes I have to admit I wondered if it was all worth it. But today, the insurance company approved my medication. I've been saying it for a while and hoping one day it'd be true. But now I can say, tomorrow is a new day.